Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today's recipe I'm going to show you how to make a delicious continental meal which is perfect for the winters, from a creamy spinach soup to a delicious potato gratin, all at the comfort of your own kitchen. So without wasting any time, let's just dive right in and I'll show you how to put together these two dishes for a delicious winter meal. First, to make the spinach soup, into a pan add in the olive oil. Add in the finely chopped garlic and saute the garlic for a couple of seconds until you can start smelling the aromas coming through. I can start smelling the aromas of garlic coming through already. This is wonderful. At this stage, go ahead and add in the chopped spinach and keep sauteing it until the spinach wilts down completely and is cooked completely as well. Just sprinkle a little bit of salt so that it fastens the cooking process too. After about 3 to 4 minutes, notice the spinach has cooked through completely and is wilted down. At this stage, go ahead and turn off the heat and allow the spinach to cool completely. Once the spinach cools down, we'll blend it along with some cream, cumin and pepper and make a delicious spinach soup. Once cooled, add in the cooled spinach into the tall jar of the Bajaj mixer grinder, and I'm going to go ahead and add in the cream. Absolutely critical ingredient. You can also add milk if you wish to lighten it, but creamy spinach soup tastes really nice. And I'm going to add in some cumin powder, jeera powder, some black pepper, and that's it. And I'm now going to blend it to make a nice smooth puree. Did you know the Bajaj mixer grinder has a NutriPro feature which helps retain the nutritional content of the ingredients while grinding, similar to that of a seal butter, also known as the Ammikal. And this looks just perfect, isn't it? Wonderful. So now all I have to do is, when you're ready to eat, you have to put it into a saucepan, and if it's too thick, dilute it with a little bit of milk, bring it to a boil and then serve it. Wonderful. So now I'm going to keep this to the side and then we're going to be making the potato gratin. So to make the potato gratin, the first thing I'm going to do is to blend a sauce. Okay, so into the tall jar of my Bajaj mixer grinder, I'm going to go ahead and add in the cream. Okay, so we'll just add it in. I'm going to add in a cream cheese. You can also add in a cheese spread, whatever is available to you, a peppery cheese spread or a garlic cheese spread. Next, the milk, some salt. I'm going to add in the herbs. So I have thyme here with me, which is dried thyme. You can also add rosemary, or you can add mixed dry Italian herbs as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and add it in, some black pepper and some garlic cloves. Okay, wonderful. Now I'm just going to blend all of this to make a nice smooth puree, and then pour it over my sliced potatoes, cover it with a foil and put it into the microwave oven for baking. That's it. Now this is done. My next step is to layer my potatoes in a baking dish and pour this over it. So I have some sliced potatoes which has been soaking in water. I'm just going to layer them and place it in layers into my baking pan. You can use a glass baking pan or a ceramic baking pan because when you're putting into a microwave convection oven, it has to be a glass or a ceramic microwave proof pan. If you're putting into an OTG as well, ensure it's an oven proof pan. Okay, wonderful. This is perfect. Now all I'm going to do is to pour this cream mixture over this. After this, I'm just going to go ahead and put in a layer of cheese on the top. Just regular processed cheese. You can use any favorite cheese of your choice, from cheddar, processed, buffalo, mozzarella, right? Any favorite cheese of yours, so it melts beautifully. And it's important that after it bakes, we're going to be baking it by covering it with a foil so it gets cooked completely from the inside. And after that, we're going to be doing a gratination, which is essentially giving it a nice golden crust, for which we'll be removing that foil after about 45 minutes of baking and then gratinating it. Ensure that you seal it around the edges. Now I'm going to put it into the Bajaj microwave convection oven and bake it for about 40 to 45 minutes. And after that, I'm going to remove the foil and then gratinate it for another 10 minutes until the top is golden brown. And yes, ensure that you use the foil only in the baking mode or in the convection mode and not in the microwave mode. Okay, so that's an important tip when you're using a microwave convection oven for baking. So I poured the spinach soup into a pan, and I'm going to add a little bit of milk to lighten up the soup just a bit. And it's your personal choice as to how much you would like to lighten your soup, right? So it's absolutely your choice. Now just give it a brisk boil because it's already cooked, and all you need to do is to warm it up just before you're serving. And when you're serving, just sprinkle a little bit more crushed pepper and then serve it hot. Right, so then that would make your spinach soup really delicious. Wonderful. We'll just give it one brisk boil and I'll be ready to serve the soup. Just give it a taste as well and adjust the salt. So it baked for close to about 50 minutes, I would say, and then after that I removed the foil, and notice how beautifully it's baked. It's well set, and the gratin is beautifully done. That's it. Now I can't wait to serve this delicious meal of a hot spinach soup and a potato gratin. So do give this recipe a try, and when you do, don't forget to share your feedback in the comments below. Take a snapshot of it, tag us across all your social channels, and I would love to hear from you. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.